Alright, we're in round 2. I don't know about this hand. No black mana, double black spells, 6-drop that's tough to cast. Yeah, I think we gotta mull this one. Gotta do better than that. Oof. I don't know about this one either, but I guess the broker could help us, so we'll keep it. I'm gonna actually bottom Shadow Slice because I don't think that I'm interested in that. I mean, granted, I have 18 lands, so non-land cards are going to be at a premium, but uh-oh. And then we're playing against Boros. That's not good. Well, Spectacle's not the worst. So I think we are going to block with our broker. Because, unfortunately, because it's a 0-3, our opponent's not punished either way for if I don't block. Oh, well, at least they don't have a play. I guess that's good. Totally lost. All right, well, let's get the broker out there. Brokerage firm. So we're going to block Syndicate. Or Syndic. Hey, no play. I guess that's good. Thrall Parasite. Not bad. Let's leave up Grizzly Spectacle, though. Sure. So we'll Spectacle. I guess we'll broker first, but we're going to Spectacle the Cyclops, the Cyclope. Alright. Cyclops resolves. I guess he probably should have pre-combated that. Alright, so it's broker. Phantom's actually not bad either, is it? Alright, yeah, it's pretty good. So we'll ditch a land. Spectacle this little guy. Mill our opponent 3. And probably just drop a Phantom. Well, I guess it depends on what we draw. Ordrune Veteran. Oh yeah, double strike, that's right. Guy's pretty cool. Alright. So, could also go Thrall Parasite Gutter Skulk. I kind of like that a little bit more, because then we can get our Extort on. All right. Actually, I guess we can't. So probably stick to the first plan and just do the Phantom. All right. So we'll play Phantom and pass. Oh, look at that synergy. Ditch the land here. Untap. Can't really play that. So we can play the Phantom again. Hope our opponent doesn't have a second active treason. I suppose so. Sure. Kind of need to start getting my extort engine going here. I guess we'll ditch the Guild Mage. Although we're 2 mana from the champion. Alright, let's ditch the champion instead. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's play Parasite now. Leave up the Totally Lost. What? Well, I guess I have to ditch Leyline Phantom. Wasn't expecting my opponent to have multiple active treasons. I mean, yeah, so we block here, we block here, and we totally lost the Ember Beast and take 1. Alright, guess that's what we gotta do. Maybe we loot first. Guess we don't need this now. Wish. I wish. Arrows of Justice that I cannot cast. Alright. I mean, if I can find a white mana, Vizscope of Guildmage could bring us back in this game. Yeah, there's our white mana, I guess. Problem is I'm not going to be able to play anything next turn. I probably still want to ditch the... Oh, this is tough. Because the Guildgate doesn't let me cast these yet. And I can, and I probably want to cast the Gutter Skulk. So maybe I actually ditch the Arrows of Justice here. I can always get it back later off of the broker, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Okay. Keymaster Rogue. Well, yeah. Alright. Guildgate, Gutter Skulk, pass. Ooh, True Fire Paladin. That card's great. Card's really strong. So we can return a card. We can do the Arrows of Justice. Alright. I mean, we can't do Guildmage and Arrows of Justice, but I might as well bring back the Arrows of Justice anyway. In case I find a... Well, I don't really have a untapped red mana. So... Can't pay 2 life. So I can leave up Arrows of Justice. Does that give me good blocks? Leaves me dead to some things. I mean, the thing is, I can block the True Fire Paladin with the Phantom. And then I can Arrows of Justice the Beast. Block the Syndic, block the Denizen. Alright, I guess that's actually... Another option I have is play the Rogue, bounce the Gutter Skulk, and replay the Gutter Skulk, which isn't bad either. But I want my opponent to attack with the Syndic. I have 7 mana. I could just play the Rogue and leave up Arrows of Justice too, and just bounce the Gutter Skulk. I can also play the Rogue, play the Guildmage. All of these options seem pretty decent. But we're going to have to kill the Paladin because he can pump it twice. And then, so I'm going to have to... Alright. The Syndic of Tithes can get us. The thing is, I really want to play Guildmage here. I can't play Guildmage and cast Arrows of Justice, though. I think I'm going to need this Guildmage to win. Because I need to gain life before Syndic of Tithes kills me. It just creates a big problem, though. I just don't know basically how to effectively do this. I think we play the Guildmage. I think we play the Guildmage, leave up the Broker ability to return the Foundry Champion. So that we can kill Syndic of Tithes. But then I can't do anything about the stupid True Fire Paladin. This is tough. I think we gotta, unfortunately, I think we gotta leave up Arrows of Justice, but like I said, that just leaves me dead to Syndic of Tithes. This is a pretty difficult spot. I mean, at least... Alright, we're gonna pass. I'm gonna leave up Arrows of Justice and Bane Alley Broker. Because we want our opponent to attack with everything. All right. So this is pretty good for us. So we'll make sure we'll trade off the Syndic of Tides here. So the blocks are here, here, I think we got to block the Ember Beast because we're going to end up Arrows of Justicing the True Fire Paladin. And we get to keep our Phantom on the board because it's not going to deal damage. It only does +2/+0, right? Okay. And take 1 from the Denizen. All right. Okay, so we Justice now. Kill that. Use Broker. Return Foundry Champion. All right. Lose our Broker, get the Syndic off the board, go to 1. All right, so then we just got to kill the Skyjack. No cards left in our opponent's hand. We just got to resolve this Guild Mage next turn, and we're on at least a lifelink path. Can't really ask for too much more than that. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's get the Guild Mage going here. And we pass. I guess we'll play a land. I could attack, but yeah, maybe it would be okay. Yeah. It could have just done it to us and killed us. That's kind of funny. Alright. So we go Rogue. Keymaster Rogue. Bounce Rogue. Play Rogue. Alright, so we'll attack with the Keymaster Rogue and then pass. Can't really sit back anymore, sadly. Yeah, Enforcer's pretty good. So, you don't have any rogues, right? Warrior, Beast, Elemental, sure. So, this time we're going to attack for 5. Yeah. They'll play the Syndicate Enforcer and pass. I mean, I understand it's a little bit dangerous to do this, but we're kind of back against the wall right now. That's pretty sweet. Spell? Spell there would have been nasty. So, I mean, we could attack with the Phantom here. Because if it deals damage, my opponent can trade with the Scorchwalker, though, which isn't a great trade for us. So I guess we just keep it back. Hey, spell, that's what I was looking for. So, alright, let's 2, 5, 9, 10. So 11 mana, I can cast Smog and Phantom. Let's, yeah, I think we'll swing with Phantom too here. I guess we don't have to though, do we? Still don't really have to. Alright, so do this, extort. Opponent concedes. Wow, they really did screw up pretty bad with that massive raid. We were at 1 life that could have just killed us. Or maybe we were at 2 life, whatever. Either way, we were dead. So we're going to ditch the Phantom because Active Treason is just too good. And we'll swap it for the Horror of the Dim because Hexproof seems better against multiple Active Treasons. Yeah, we don't really have much else. I could do the Key Rune. It seems, I mean, as much as I like a 1/4 lifelink in this match, the chance of activating it's pretty low. So I think we're just going to make that swap and keep everything else the same here. Uh-huh. I mean, we have Gutter Skulk, we have Clan Defiance, we have 4 red sources we could draw. But I don't know about this hand. We're on the draw. We have our main color. We do have a 2-drop. What else? How many things could we draw that are good here? We have 18 lands. I may keep this hand. I may. It's debatable. I mean, Clan Defiance, even if I could just do it for X equals 1, I feel like it could potentially do a lot. I do need lands. I think we're going to keep it. This is a risky keep, I admit. Well, no 2-drops good. And we got the blue mana we needed, so very good. All right, nice. Another blue mana. Play the forest in case we get a red source. And I think we'll just pass. No play. Wow, that's nice. All right. Well, let's swing with the Skulk and drop the Spy. So let's see if we mill them for 1 million. That'd be nice. Grind them. Ooh, it's a pretty good grind. Aurelia's Fury. Yeah. Got rid of some pretty good spells there. Not gonna lie. Aurelia's Fury is a bomb mythic in limited. Deal a bunch of damage, tap all your things. All right. I admittedly have used a lot of time here, but last game was pretty intense. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we should have lost last game, so the fact that we didn't is pretty slick for us. All right, so we're going to attack with both dudes here, and then we'll play the rogue. And what do we want to bounce? This is actually a reasonable question, because I could bounce the Spy and get another grind effect. It's probably not worth it. We'll just bounce the cheaper guy, so I could potentially make a double play. Okay, Commando, not the biggest deal in the world. Still handily winning the race. So we can just totally lost the Commando. make our opponent lose their draw step, which is actually pretty good. Another Grizzly Spectacle. All right. So I can't Gutter Skull Totally Lost, and I can't Grizzly Spectacle, so let's just get in for 5, and then I guess Totally Lost to get rid of the Commando. And take away our opponent's draw step too. Two-turn clock on our opponent, pretty good, considering we just took away their draw this turn. Yeah, it's pretty good news for us. So, wouldn't mind drawing the black mana. That would be helpful. Horror of the Dim is actually a pretty solid draw too. Hexproof is going to do some wonders here. So if our opponent, let's say our opponent's got active treason and they steal our rogue, they can get in for 3, 5, 6. They can't tap our Horror of the Dim because of hexproof. And then plus another 4 with this, right? Okay, that's still very winnable. I think getting Horror of the Dim here is actually really nice because of hexproof. So active treason rogue, swing team. We take 4, 7, block this, 8. That's not 13. And if our opponent's got the +5/+1 though, that is lethal. So we're probably going to end up blocking the Commando to play around that, just because we have lethal on the backswing here. Okay, that makes sense. No play. All right. Untap. Get another black mana. Now we have Grizzly Spectacle. So that's, I think we're just going to leave that up. Okay, active treason spy, which is sensible. All right, so opponent definitely kind of lost that one for themselves. They didn't kill us with the massive raid in game 1, but their deck looked pretty awesome. Halberdiers is great. I'm usually not a big fan of the Denizen plan, but when you got Active Treason and stuff, it makes sense. Angelic Edict, good removal. Veteran's fine, so Aurelia's Fury, glad we didn't have to deal with that, so cool. All right, we'll see you in the finals.